under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now pitch on the way. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Gausman uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Next to bat for Toronto, Yangervis Solarte. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Cisco might try to make a play on it, but that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Granderson stands at first with 1 out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded to first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And he's safe.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of it.
And that one stayed up a little high. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Pillar, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Roll makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Marco Estrada gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Marco Estrada, his best pitch is a straight changeup. How good is it? It's so good, he'll throw it 3, 4, even 5 times in a row. Fastball's good, 88 to 91, but his bread and butter is the straight changeup, and if he has the good one, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Schoop. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. from the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gopin is there. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Men on third with 2 down.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar's there. And that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left to board. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Now to the plate, Aledmys Diaz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Diaz tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 2-2. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, catcher, Luke Mailey.
At the plate, Luke Mailey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up Gifton Gopay. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Leading off for the Orioles, designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Right side and right into the shift. Gopay fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. Right side. Gopay from shallow right. And that's the second out.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Ready now, Tim Beckham will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball stays high. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Changeup in for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. In is Curtis Granderson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is up and in, but called a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Count is 1-2.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Come on.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Machado has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on top 1-0. Here's Craig Gentry as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Orioles, right fielder, Craig Gentry.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Solarte on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder,
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Solarte scoops it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Oh, he brought it back. Orioles lead 1. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance. Steve Pearce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1's the count. Got some air on that one.
The pitch. behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Richards.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Grichuk, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run shot here for Adam Jones. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
The batter,
In now is Pedro Alvarez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Alvarez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Here we go.
1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Still ranging back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Second home run early in the year. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1. Standing in now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Three runs already home here.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Craig Gentry. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Gentry, an Arkansas native. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Come on now, let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Swing.
Skied into straightaway right. Gentry is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Luke Maile.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile.
This is our house, baby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
The 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring up Gifton Gopay, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cisco is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They still trail it here 3-1. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
All right, let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiredom right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. In there, and it's even at 1. Popped him up. Solarte in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First offering on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. The 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it's still 3-1. Here's Justin Smoke now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Three and 1. Here it is. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Line hard toward right center. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
In now, Luke Maley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Grounder down the line is third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. He singled his last time up.
Number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Jones comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Richard. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
In now for the O's, Pedro Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Three-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready once again, Gifton Gopay. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, left fielder.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty, one man out. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Let's get you out here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 52, Ryan.
First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in once again, Tim Beckham is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Here's Craig Gentry as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tapped up the third base line. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Mancini. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now. Manny Machado would be next. Beckham over at second. Gentry on at first with 2 down. Three and one. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Manny Machado now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Orioles leave him loaded. Still tied 3-3. Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Machado over to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Stepping in for the Jays, Steve Pearce. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning.
Up next for the
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning and a man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. John Axford is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, John Axford.
Ready now for Baltimore. Jonathan Scope will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's one away.
That's center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Here it comes, 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. Into the bleachers and out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a one-run ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Hero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get to that bat.
Here's Chris Davis now. So he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Both teams with 6 hits so far. he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. One last shot for the Jays coming up. 4-3 Baltimore. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Brad Brock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Next to bat for Toronto, Aledmus Diaz, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first down. At the plate, Luke Maile. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Russell Martin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Josh Donaldson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Donaldson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Hey, listen, everyone knows it's a long season, but a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with the first step, and they've just taken that first step. 1-0 to start the year has to feel awfully good.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Orioles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Darren O'Day claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Brock records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.